Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel where you too can be beautiful. I hope that you will comment on my video, like it, subscribe, follow me on other social media platforms, TikTok and Instagram. And today we are going to talk about calcium because last video I talked about calcium sulfate. And I feel like I gave you the impression that calcium is incorrect. So I kind of wanted to continue talking about how important calcium is for you. And I want to talk about other sources and ways to get calcium that does not include calcium sulfate, which, as we talked about last video, calcium sulfate comes from a rock, and we usually put it in our food in order to preserve it and keep it on the shelf a longer period of time. But calcium sulfate does have calcium in it, so if you really want to, like, whatever, that's up to you. You could get calcium from calcium sulfate. It's not necessarily terrible for you, but I wouldn't say it's good for you. Recently saw a video on YouTube from Jillian. I don't know if you're watching, Jillian. Hi. From Jillian, and she has an awesome video with a guy that I cannot remember his name right now, unfortunately, and he talked about how we have a lack of calcium. Like, it's abundantly normal for us to have calcium deficiencies. And it's funny that I saw that video while I was working on my video, because I don't know, the line and synchronicities just line up like that. And my subconscious noticed it, I guess. I don't know. But nowadays we do have calcium insufficiencies, so if the only way that you can get calcium in your body is like eating calcium sulfate, then, like, you know what, go for it, whatever. I saw that video and then I was like, maybe it's not that horrible for you, right? So then I went to Publix that same morning after I saw the video, and I bought myself some tofu. I was like, whatever, let's eat this and see what happens. As soon as I ate it, I immediately had a stomach ache, and I am one to believe in the placebo effect. I don't know why I got the stomach ache. I didn't do an experiment. I'm not going to. I ain't got time for that. I immediately had a stomach ache. It wasn't terrible. It was definitely something that I was just like, Like, it happens to me when I eat too many nuts and too many oils. I get a stomach ache because, like, it's the oil. Too much oil is not good for you. My stomach hurt. And then TMI is about to happen. TMI. I'm letting you know, TMI. I was constipated. TMI. And I was like, I'm literally raw vegan, a person that eats only fruits and bananas and, like, leaves. I eat like a rabbit or a monkey or like a parrot, whichever one of those works for you. I eat like that. So I was like, there's no reason why I should really be constipated right now. Like, what is this? And at first I was like, maybe this is like old feces that has been sitting in my bowels for like a really long time, since before my juice fast, because when I did my juice fast, I knew that I had to do this again because, like, I was not done detoxing at all. And yeah, I was very confused, and then I kept doing constipation until it was gone, and then I realized, oh, I'm constipated because of the calcium sulfate. If you eat something and it makes your poop weird, it's probably not good for you. You know what I mean? So calcium sulfate for me is not good. So that's why I say it's not good for you. And that's why I also say listen to your body, because your body's gonna know best always. You're gonna know what's best for your body, and I'm gonna know what's best for my body. And the reason that I highly believe that is because, like, when you have scientists do things, they do experiments on everybody, and everybody's gonna have a different reaction to it, and they kind of just sum up the average. Okay, this person might have this, but this person might not have this. And I just genuinely think that our bodies are a little different from one another. Why that is? Evolution. Our bodies just are a little different. I think we keep some things, and we're just we're not all the same. So yeah, I hope that made sense, and I hope that wasn't TMI for you, and I hope that didn't gross you out. But if it did, like, grow up. It's just poop. We all do it. According to clevelandclinic.org, ages 19 and 50 years old need 1,300 milligrams daily of calcium. When you're younger, you need less because of your height and weight. When you're like at 13 years old to like 18 years old, you need a lot more calcium than 1,300 milligrams because you're growing your bones at that time and they're developing. As different ages, you need different milligrams of calcium. But there are other websites that say 700 milligrams daily. I don't know if that's an average or like, as I said, everybody's different. Everybody's research is different. Nobody really knows exactly what's going on. I'm just going to go with clevelandclinic.org and say that you need 1,300 milligrams of calcium a day if you're 19 through 50 years of age. And I feel like that's the average of my audience. So that's the information I'm willing to tell you right now. I'm not a doctor. This is information you could literally Google on the internet and figure out for yourself, but I'm here to help you not do that. Be lazy. Just watch a video, have some time with me, sip your tea, clean your house, put me in the background, take a shower. I don't know, do whatever you want, but I'm making it easier for you so you don't have to go out of your way and Google this stuff. I'm here for you. I got you. Calcium is a mineral that your body needs to maintain strong bones to carry out important functions, according to clevelandclinic.org. Almost all the calcium you have is stored in your body, in your bones, and in your teeth. That's what makes it hard. That is why I think I was constipated, because my poop was like hard or whatever. So like if I'm taking like calcium sulfate, like I don't know, like it's just weird. Calcium is needed to move your muscles, and calcium is needed for your brain to send signals to your nerves. So calcium is pretty damn important, and it's how your brain communicates with your body, or one of the components that your brain uses to communicate with your body. Calcium also helps blood vessels move throughout your body and helps release hormones. Vitamin D helps your body intake and use the calcium. So that is something that I personally need to work on. I did used to get at least 20 minutes of sun back in the day, but I stopped because the sunroof on my house, like people party there and the floors are pretty gross, and like I don't know, I just didn't like the party vibes. I'm a weirdo, whatever. I think there was like throw up once on the floor, and I think that's the day that I was like, okay, yeah, these people are disgusting. Like that is something that I need to work on too. Just getting daily vitamin D. I don't do that. And so I think the majority of the world doesn't do that. I'm thinking maybe about getting like the lamps that have like the vitamin D and like you just lay in it. I don't know. Yeah, as you could see, calcium is very, very important. So whether you get it from calcium sulfate or not, make sure that you do intake food that has calcium, foods that have calcium, just to make it easier for you so you don't have to Google anything. You're welcome. Beans and lentils has calcium. Chia seeds have high value of calcium. Almonds, leafy greens like spinach, bok choy, edamame, figs, sweet potatoes, okra. And that is my little list. That is my little video on calcium, and I hope that you have learned something today. I really, really hope that you enjoy my content. Let me know down below if you like this type of content. Shout out to the people that watch me. You guys are the best. I love all your support. It really means a lot to me. Don't forget to like the video if you made it this far. Thank you so much for clicking on my video again. I'm beyond grateful, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye.